You know me, SDMT. Man, we got to talk about it, man. But before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications, man. Josh Allen went crazy, man. Big win over the Seahawks, 44-34, man. He had a huge game. He had 4 touchdowns, over 415 passing yards. He went crazy. In 9 games, he's up there with the Bills' record with 19 passing touchdowns. He's getting close to Jim Kelly. That says a lot, man. He's somebody I think that doesn't get enough credit. He's definitely put himself back in the MVP, contention. You know what I mean? We got to look at this duel, him and Russ. He actually ends up getting the win, and he threw no picks. You know what I mean? So he's been getting it done. He's been having multiple pass touchdown games with no picks, and that speaks for itself. He's shown he can get it done with his legs. He had a rushing TD today, and he can make big plays with his legs. And he also has, a huge arm, and he's getting better with his accuracy, so he can help his team make, big pass plays. So when we look at Josh Allen, we got to really add him into the conversation for the MVP after this game today. You know what I mean? He had a few rough games against, the Patriots and, the Kansas City Chiefs, but he's bounced back and he looked really good against the Seattle Seahawks, which, arguably looked like one of the best teams in the league, and going against, potential MVP and Russell Wilson. So, when we look at it, Josh Allen is somebody that, a lot of people underrated, and he's showing that he can do it all. And, early in his career, he's making big plays, and he's making that Bills team look really damn good. You know what I mean? So they're 7-2 right now. They've definitely outplayed my expectations. Even if you look at what they did last year, I didn't know they would be this good. You know what I mean? So we look at that. They took over that division. You know what I mean? And with Tom Brady left the Patriots, they opened the door, and the Buffalo Bills, they kicked down the door. You know what I mean? And Josh Allen is the head quarterback in that division, where Tom Brady was the head quarterback in that division for a long, long time. So the Buffalo Bills have a lot to be, happy about. They have a bright future with Josh Allen, potential MVP. How many people predicted that Josh Allen could be, a potential MVP before this season? I definitely didn't. You know what I mean? So when we look at it, man, the Bills get a huge win over the Seattle Seahawks. You know what I mean? And just beating a solid team really helps, the legitimacy. You know what I mean? Yeah, they play in a division with some very bad teams. The Jets, Jaguars, and the Patriots are struggling at this moment. So, they got to get those dubs. But in the same sense, when they can leave their division and even leave their conference and get some big wins over some solid teams, it gets you a measuring stick and lets you know how good they are. And for them, to beat the Seahawks in this manner, putting up that many points, and Josh Allen, lighting them up the way he did, man, that tells you the Buffalo Bills are the real deal. Look out. Now, they have to get better, you know what I mean, and be able to compete with teams like, the Chiefs and the Titans. But if they can get it together at the right time, they might can pull out those W's, especially in playoffs. You never know how things are going to go. I know Patrick Mahomes is the face of the league, and he is the man, but Josh Allen is making his case that he's a special quarterback in this league too. And, I definitely, can feel like maybe I underrated him some, but his game has woke me up, man. And what he's doing is pretty damn awesome. So, he needs to keep doing it, and that team is keep winning. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, man. Are you guys impressed by Josh Allen? Is he the MVP right now? Drop your MVP in the comments below. I want to know, who do you got as MVP? I had Russ the whole year, but this made me kind of, think about that, because Russ has been throwing picks, you know what I mean? So we'll talk about that in another video, but don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on my notifications. I'm out. SDMT!